This WPBF 25 Alert Day, a Boynton Beach father wants the people who dropped off his dying daughter held accountable. He's offering a $5,000 reward for information about the two people that you see here in this video. They left his daughter at Bethesda Memorial Hospital in Boynton Beach earlier this month. At 2:30 in the morning, they drive up, they pull her out. Seconds later, a nurse wheels the victim away on a gurney, and then the woman grabs the victim's purse out of the car. The only clue about who these people are, what appears to be a name badge on the woman's shirt. She may also be wearing medical scrubs. The victim died of a heroin overdose.
Well, scenes similar to those play out in local emergency rooms across South Florida. Many people just don't understand why or how people become addicted to drugs.
Experts say it is a complex disease. Drugs change the way the brain works, making quitting seem almost impossible. In 2016, one Palm Beach County hospital reported 300 ER overdose visits in the first 3 weeks of November. Here's Mark Kelly with the story.
Bringing people back from the brink. That's the enormous challenge our paramedics, nurses, and doctors have when they face an overdose call.
You're seeing people in the extremes of life. You're trying to make sure that they're going to survive. So it's very stressful.
And the stress for Dr. Adam Lacey, who works side by side with Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, has only gone up as street drugs have gotten more addicting. Heroin, fentanyl, even powerful synthetics like carfentanil, which is an elephant tranquilizer. Dr. Lacey has seen the struggle firsthand.
A lot of times these are people that have been addicted for years. And so to stop using a product that you've been using for a long time, it's really tough.
Dr. Lacey says he's seen an uptick in patients rushed into his ER at West Boca Medical Center with problems breathing, small pupils, and confusion. All signs of an overdose.
We immediately bring them into a resuscitation bay, put him on a cardiac monitor, give him an IV, and try to administer an antidote as quickly as possible and protect their airway.
How long these patients stay in the hospital, Dr. Lacey says, depends on the case. Some will spend days in the ICU, while others can be helped in the ER using Narcan, a life-saving drug that reverses the effects of overdosing.
Narcan really works well. We see a quick response with that, especially with some of our heroin addicts.
Dr. Lacey says addiction doesn't discriminate. He's seeing people from all walks of life on the brink of losing their life over drug abuse.
These are us citizens, so we care about them. We treat every patient the same, and we're just hoping for the best outcome for all people that come through our emergency department.
And another hospital, JFK Medical Center in Atlantis, is part of a pilot program that Palm Beach County Fire Rescue started just 4 months ago. Its goal is to get more addicts counseling and a medication that can help with withdrawal symptoms.
In January, overdose patients treated in the ER were given initial doses of Suboxone. After they were released from the hospital, EMS went to their homes for 8 days to continue that medication. The patients were then transferred to the healthcare district for continued care and peer counseling, which is equally important.
Now, I spoke with Houston Park, the man tasked with running this program, and he says 19 of the 22 people enrolled have already shown success staying sober since their overdose. So, I mean, this could be a program that the rest of the country is watching.
Absolutely.
Because it's very innovative what they're doing by staying with the people after they have that initial overdose.
Medication sounds very promising.